Disability service has been really good because they've allowed me to basically get my exams, whatever format I need for the individual exam. When I first started, I was doing paper exams, and that really became unpractical. And so, moving to the electronic exams, which Disability organised it all for me, it's just been so much simpler and easier, and something I don't have to worry about. Disabilities have also got my textbooks electronically for me, which I wouldn't be able to use a paper version of a textbook, so it's been greatly beneficial. Well, the disabilities team's been all pretty friendly, and if you've got a problem, they're willing to sort of talk out a solution or go out and resolve the problem on your behalf.
Support I've received from disability services at uni has been alternative exam arrangements, and also getting PDF copies of textbooks, as well as having access to assistive technology rooms as well. Alternate exam arrangements enable me to do the exam and not be, disadvantaged because of the disability. Being able to get the PDF copies of textbooks also makes a huge difference for me because I don't have to carry textbooks around with me because it's usually very difficult for me to lift textbooks, get them out of bags and stuff like that. Which means with the PDF version, I can access it whenever I need to and use it whenever I need to as well, which might be tablet or laptop or desktop. And the main type of, assistive software I use is just like the Zoom In stuff. Zoom In makes it easier to read, can read, longer periods, don't get as tired trying to read it. So those are the main things that kind of make it possible for me to actually study at university.
So the support from disability services has included things like voice-activated software, height adjustable desks and accessible rooms, and exams as well, all of which have gone a long way. I personally don't have any finger function, so having voice-activated software, height adjustable desks, that makes it very easy to get on with day-to-day things. And recently, Disability Services purchased a medical version of Dragon. And it makes it much easier because, again, with reduced finger function, you can't really type that fast. So with Dragon, you can just rattle off whatever you need to, and it turns up. So it makes things more efficient and much easier. And you're less tired, actually, because while I can type, it does take some physical effort. So using Dragon makes it much easier and less tiring. Having an accessible exam has been really good. And disability services, they've collaborated with the medical school because the medical school curriculum's quite unique. And everyone's worked together to make sure I have access to everything. And they've just made it happen.
I also receive support in the form of technology. I have loan of a voice note. Simply put, it's like a talking keyboard. It's fantastic. If I feel like I need that bit of extra help, I can use the voice note to possibly plug in some material, plug in my headphones, and I can be listening to that material and catch up and then keep up while the tutor is conducting the next section of the lesson. In terms of use of assistive software for my studies at Griffith, I use a program called Zoom Text, which incorporates a screen magnifier. I can adjust the cursor, I can adjust contrast. It also incorporates a screen reader, which is fantastic for days when I am absolutely exhausted. and I need my materials read to me, can speed up the process of absorbing a bit of information or possibly looking for the right kind of information that I need for an assignment, for a lecture, studying for an exam, anything. ZoomText is my go-to program.